Sandpiper Sally, you're Tracie's only friend. Sandpiper Sally, you're Tracie's only friend. Sandpiper Sally, Sandpiper Sally, Sandpiper Sally, Sandpiper Sally. I don't know if we ever met, and frankly, I'm not sure why I'm referring to you as Sandpiper Sally, except I know your name is Sally, and my son at one time characterized you as his mother's only friend. I am very concerned about John and my son's relationship if I die with the Teva Sandal swindle hanging over our heads. John knows everything. I know Tracie thinks she's in on it to some extent, but John kept every other woman he ever was with in a state of confused ennui, so I don't expect it to be much different with them. Tracie and I have never ever discussed this whatsoever. In fact, I've never discussed it with anyone. I know what they did to me. They know what they did to us, and that's all there. So I've never discussed any of this with anybody. But I wanted to also say that my son also described your husband as the richest man in Santa Barbara, and I'm telling you that my auto invention is not some kind of a hoax. And I'm looking to find one Elon Musk type investor, a rich investor, to be my original partner, to help me find a good lawyer and all the things that I'm going to have to do, because I've done all the preliminary designs, but now I need the most established and powerful law firm I can find to protect my invention. My idea was David Boy's law firm. It seems like it's huge. And because it needs to have global, it needs to have global protection. I think that somewhere inside of Tracie is the instinct to get the Lopkers and Doug Otto back for how cruelly they treated us. And like Evan, she turned on me because she perceived me as weak and the Lopkers strong. So everybody turned on me, Sally, for bad reasons. And that fake titular president of QAD, the aura that Pam Lopker had was just too enticing for Tracie. Tracie came alive in the 80s and 90s, and where she was sure it was her time to be the popular girl in school and have money and have John the class president too. And I was so easily expendable to her. And after I did all that I did for her, it's a little sad that she's that way. But the way she let my son down and let him kind of raise himself, that's the sad part. She needs psychiatric help, Sally. She was damaged by the Army intelligence. I'm telling you that she and her brother Mike and her brother Charlie were damaged up in Alaska. It has to do with MK Ultra. It has to do with her dad getting ahead in the Army intelligence. And it's the whole reason why Elena and Scott are so much more well-adjusted kids than Charlie and Tracie and Mike. It has to do with everything. My auto invention is exactly as I described it, right down to the flash of inspiration I got for it, just like I got in Lake Tahoe for the Teva Sandal. And I'm going to take a lie detector test about that. But if your husband wanted to consider being an investor, to get my gadget off the ground, I need someone who's willing to put up several $1 million right up front. It will be one of the biggest things in the world, and it has a spirit. It has to do with spiritual payback for losing my son and losing the Teva Sandal royalties, and for Tracie losing Teresa and Taylor her real destiny. We were too good for them. I was too good to all of them, including Tracie. And really, I just want to crush those guys after I become a billionaire. But I want my invention to stand for honesty and the person who getting real credit, and I want it to just flush out across the United States all of the bad bullshit that is going on. I want it to be part of this new honesty that takes a hold, because what the hell? We can do the same things, only like 10,000 times better if we just all become honest with each other. Thanks a lot, Sally. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're Tracie's friend. Our logo is not a light bulb. Sandpiper Sally, you're Tracie's only friend. Sandpiper Sally, you're Tracie's only friend. Sandpiper Sally, Sandpiper Sally, Sandpiper Sally, Sandpiper Sally.